I remember when traveling wasn't just about the destination, but about survival. You see, back in the day, hitting the road as a black person in America was like navigating a minefield. But we had a secret weapon, a lifeline that kept us safe and connected. It was called the Negro Motorist Green Book, and let me tell you, it was more than just a guide. It was our shield against a world that didn't always welcome us with open arms. Listen, the Green Book wasn't just some travel guide you'd pick up for fun. It was a necessity, man. Created by Victor Hugo Green in 1936, this book was our roadmap through a segregated America. You know, it listed safe places for black folks to eat, sleep, and get their cars fixed without facing discrimination or danger. It was like having a friend in every town, showing you where you could let your guard down, even if just for a moment. The pages of the Green Book were filled with hope and resilience. It wasn't just about avoiding trouble, it was about finding community. Black-owned businesses, from hotels to barbershops, were all there. These weren't just listings, they were lifelines. Each entry represented a safe haven, a place where you could be treated with dignity and respect. You see, Jim Crow laws were in full effect and sundown towns were a real threat. The Green Book didn't just help us find a place to stay, it kept us alive. Now let me share some real stories from folks who relied on this book. I'll tell you what, these aren't just tales, they're snapshots of survival. There was this jazz musician, let's call him Joe. He told me about a time he was touring down south. Without the Green Book, he said, he might have ended up in a town where his music wasn't welcome, where his very presence was a danger. Then there was this family, the Johnsons. They wanted to visit relatives in another state, but were terrified of the journey. The father, he looked me in the eye and said, "That book was our guardian angel." It led them to motels where they could rest without fear, diners where they could eat in peace. These stories, man, they're not just history. They're the lived experiences of our parents, our grandparents. So, as we look back on the Negro Motorist Green Book, we're not just remembering a travel guide. We're honoring a symbol of resilience, a tool that helped us navigate through some of America's darkest days. It's a reminder of how far we've come and how far we still have to go. Now, I've got to ask you, would you have relied on this guide? Think about it, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going, because understanding our past is the key to shaping our future.